got a receipt. It's invalid now.
It's invalid.
Look at that. You serious? No way. Thank you, Katie. All right. I hope this goes better than the 5 minutes at the Helium in Philly. I don't know if anybody was there. Did you see it? I bombed. So this is only better than that. Obviously, again, thank you everyone for being here. Every time we do something like this, whether it's in our backyard or at Danino's or anything like that, I look at Katie, I go, we know all these people, we have all these friends. This is fantastic. So thank you all for being here. I'm throwing me off my script. I'm more nervous for this than my Type 5. This is being recorded, so this is going to go well. My name is Darren. It's in there. I know. I said that. I did make the same early flight home from San Diego joke, so obviously we're all brothers, and we only quote movies from the early 2000s. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Some of them I've taken as my own joke. It's kind of great. I obviously, as one of my siblings said, took me a while to get here, and I'm glad I did. I needed to be fully myself before I met you and could be your husband. I got through a lot of things. I went to schools and I had jobs, and then I went to school and I worked full time, and I met a couple of guys, and we moved down to Savannah, and it was life changing, and I found a job I love, and it all ended up here where I was supposed to be. I've said this a couple of times. I don't know if anybody had Nintendo when they were growing up, but there's something called a Game Genie. And the Game Genie, you put in codes and you get infinite lives, and you can't fall in a hole, and you have infinite bullets, all these things. And I feel like I honestly, truly am playing life on a Game Genie because everything's just going really well. And so I don't understand. It's going. I keep saying, I've said it out loud so many times at this point that it really is. And the culmination of all of that going well is this girl right here. Punctuality. Not a thing for me. Concept thought, right? She doesn't get mad. That was all I needed. She's just gonna be okay, and every time I say, I just have to put shoes on. It's not true. I obviously have to unload the dishwasher first, and there was that thing I didn't look up, and I'll be right there. And then I make a cup of coffee, and then I'll go, and it's fine. So she's patient and kind through all that, which is unbelievable. The first time I ever got yelled at in my 3 years was 2 days ago. Peak wedding stress is the only time. And it wasn't even that, it was just, no. And family members in the room just went, and I did too. I went outside and I was like, all right, I guess I'm going. No. But if I won every 3 years, fantastic. And as long as you don't stay mad and you haven't. But laughing, obviously, is what I hope I do best. Thank you, yes. But my most important aspect for a partner is an honest audience, because there's real laughter, and there's the pitiful laughter. Like, oh, I know you said a joke, so I'm going to make a laugh happen. She doesn't give me the fake laughs, and that's so important, because I know that not everything's going to be a home run. I'm going to bomb a couple of times, and I need you to give me nothing. It's whether it's a joke or it's an idea or I think I can get this done in a certain amount of time. I need you to say, no, you can't.
He's gotten really good at saying, you're right.
It's so much easier than pretending I was right. And I appreciate it because she doesn't hold it against me, which is super important. I will say the first time I told almost. Play music. Don't blame me. I'm far from done. The first time, we have until 5. Relax. We're fine. The first time I told Katie I loved her, I woke up late for something, and I was rushing around, and oh no, I got a da-da-da-da-da, and there was a cup of coffee sitting on the counter. And I went, instead of getting mad and telling me I told you to get up the 4th time the alarm went off, something like that, she just went out, she made me a cup of coffee to go. I said, oh my God, I love you. I have to go, so I have to leave right now, but I do love you, and I remember that. And I took a little picture, there was a little stain of coffee when I got home from work that day. And I remember that, and it was beautiful. And it was Jen, and drove to work that day, and I was so happy. and I've gone from that and supported you, even breaking your ankle, moving out of an apartment. I massaged it back to good health, it's fine. But getting our dogs together and living this beautiful life, and again, with all these people here, thank you. I'm clearly ad-libbing, I'm so far off script. I can make sure I said everything, it's fine. Yeah, 2 weeks before I met Katie, which, by the way, this whole event is sponsored by Hinge. If you're looking for love, download the app today. Which we should have done, and we didn't tag them in anything. We could have had this whole thing paid for. So 2 weeks before I met Katie, I was talking to my friend, and if you notice, if beyond 2000s movie references and quoting other comedians, I speak in sports references. So I said to Tori, sitting in the locker room at work, I am 36 years old. I'm not drafted in the first round anymore. But what I am going to do is I'm going to find a first round pick looking for her second contract. We're going to change the scenery. We're changing it around, right? And I said, she will have a dog and no kids. And 2 weeks later, I showed up at Zunzi's and I saw, spin a second, I saw the squirrel tattoo. Little did I know that was one of thousands I will see for the rest of my life. Squirrels everywhere.
It's not tattoos.
It's not tattoos, yes. Head to toe to eyeballs that we're going at. We did see a free tattoo place. I thought that would be hilarious. A couple of tattoos for the way. But I saw that and I sat down and just this whirlwind of conversation and it didn't stop. We sat for 2 hours.
You got a bonus cat.
She didn't tell me about the cat. And she said, that's not the cat. And it turns out she is highly allergic to the cat. So 2 weeks into dating, she comes out with an eyeball about out to here. And I'm like, we can't go out like that. We just started dating and you come out with a swollen eye? No way. But begrudgingly, I did fall in love with this stupid cat. And only you could do that for me. But we went along on that date and we talked. It was a seamless conversation like it always has been. You were yourself, I was myself. And at the end of the date, she you gotta bring Serena on the date. That was the deal. So she did. So at the end of the date, I walked her miles home, and Serena was there. And I said, Serena, shut your eyes. I'm gonna kiss your mom. And I did. Thank you again, everybody, for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. Dance, please dance. We're not good at it, but we can do it, right? All right. Thank you so much, everybody.